matcha time. Yeah, we hope you enjoy your stay here. We hope to provide you with the necessary hospitality that only we can provide you. Yes, that's right. We are the Sentai Hero Special Hotel, and for today's special, we will provide you with the 29th episode of the #1 Sentai Gozyuger, also known as there we go. Ultimate Hospitality. Ryugi is serious.
Ryugi is super cereal.
Yes, part of this balanced breakfast.
Yeah, Ryugi. No, Tegasordos.
Tegasordos.
Yeah, you know, now I can imagine a Tegasord cereal, and the marshmallows are like the different rings that become the faces for like the different forms. You know, like you got one for Tegasord red, blue, green, yellow, and black.
You know what's funny is when I watched the premiere of Kamen Rider Zeds, watch our review of it later tonight. Thank you, Tokushatsu. I was watching with a certain Tomagachi from Japan, who happens to be from a certain triangle company, if you know what I mean. And they've never watched American Power Rangers before. So after we watched Kamen Rider Zets 3 times in a row, we watched the VHS version of Power Rangers in Space, the Psycho Ranger saga.
I remember me and my younger brother watching that videotape religiously as kids.
I watched it so religiously that I memorized half the lines. Were you expecting Santa Claus? Did you think literally just thinking that old trick? You're pathetic.
And as for you, it's not nice to point.
You want to destroy the Power Rangers and Dark Spectre? Precisely. And there's nothing no one can do about it. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, the reason I remember it is because the end credits, when you have the blooper reel, Troy Astronymous, part of a completely evil breakfast.
That's lived rent-free in my head for years.
Wait for it. Absolutely.
Oh, you know what else I love in the bloopers?
When the Psycho Red was speaking Japanese.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's like, okay, why is he speaking Japanese? Was there a Japanese suit actor under there just saying his lines?
No. Even Amigo was like, wait a minute, was he speaking Japanese? Yeah, it's like watching Kaku Ranger in reverse.
You know what happened? Neji Red came into the wrong universe.
Yeah, no, you gotta swap out Jiraiya with Psycho Red.
Yeah, except in that moment, Neji Red was in the wrong universe. He's in the Power Rangers universe instead of the Sentai universe. Yeah. So he's like, okay. So it's like, hey, you look like Mega Red, I'll fight you anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Tatakai! Megareto! Tatakai! Megareto! Tatakai! Megareto! You've got to get a hold of yourself. You don't get to tell me what to do, nor does Astronema.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, when I was a kid, when he did that whole thing with his hand that made that energy thing, like, you know, go to Psycho Black in Yellow's face, I was kind of confused by that as a kid. But when you see the original context in Mega Ranger, to where Dr. Heinler did that to Neji Red in the first place to take away his free will, and then he does the same thing to Neji Black and Neji Yellow, it made more sense.
That would explain why they started to suck after he did that.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen Mega Ranger?
Some of the episodes. Definitely not the Neji Ranger episodes.
Oh, sorry, I just spoiled something.
I mean, look, man, like how much of Super Sentai has already been spoiled to me just because it just randomly pops up on Tokusatsu back when it existed on Pluto TV.
Yeah, in I'm not at all saying this is a bad thing because In Space is a spectacular season. There are seasons of Power Rangers that are just as great as Super Sentai. It's just that a lot of
And some that are better.
like RPM.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, like I was saying, when you watch the original Sentai, a lot of things make more sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like why Tokyo Tower is in California. Mr. Tickle Sneezer puts inside a jar.
Yeah, or like the background changes, or
why some of the cars drive on the wrong side of the street in Turbo Ranger. I mean Power Rangers Turbo.
Yeah, or the body language of characters, or even details, like how it says VRV on Artillatron.
Yep, or just RV on Turbo Megazord.
Yeah, or why there's an N on the Psycho Ranger's belt for Neji Ranger.
Or why there's an MW on Mega Winger.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's but the point is, ring-shaped cereal. Triceratops, part of this holy breakfast.
Yep, it comes with a free ring prize inside.
Comes with a free decoder ring. Just be sure to watch Little Orphan Annie tonight, and make sure you don't wear a commando suit when you go visit the Pony Puff Princess fan club.
Yeah, that Dexter's Lab episode.
Yeah. Pony Puff Princess. Let's see.
It was the precursor. It was the precursor to Bronies.
URSELF. All right. But yeah, no, for real though, no, like decoder rings are scam. Like it's to promote freaking Ovaltine cocoa mix. I never really understood that. Why? Like seriously, like how will drinking that crap going to help Little Orphan Annie fight off Rooster and his gang? How is it going to help FDR fight off the Great Depression?
I don't know.
I mean, those are the only two details I remember from Annie. I only watched the musical one time. Didn't even watch the movie or the remake. Just the musical one time. Yeah, like little girl with curly hair gets adopted by Lex Luthor, who for some reason is a good guy. And there's a puppy involved, and scam and con artists, and FDR. And that's as deep as it gets. All right, but for real though, we get flashback footage that we don't recognize because we didn't watch the movie. And this ain't Power Rangers Turbo where they have the decency to give us a clip show of what happened in the film.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It's not that we purposely skipped the film. It's that it's not available to us yet.
We have to get the Blu-ray for this.
Yeah, so it's like if we lived in Japan, that would be a different story.
We would buy the tickets. We would go there opening night. But like the TV show, yeah, we got semi-dubious ways of watching the TV show, like using a VPN to access Toei Tokusatsu fan club or Japanese Amazon Prime. But, and nothing else. But, the movies is a different story. You have to actually go to the theater to watch the movies. But we can't because we're in the United States, not Japan. There's a huge ocean, a very specific ocean known as the Pacific Ocean, and it is a very big ocean. So much so you can hide a Decepticon inside its trenches.
Yep. The ocean? What ocean? No, we are Laotian from Laos, stupid.
Yeah. It's a landlocked country. Population of 14 million.
Between Vietnam and Thailand.
Like, what part of that do you not understand? But yeah, the events of the movie has made Ryugi existentially depressed. It's like having Hank Hill without propane, or Peggy, or steak. By the way, I still haven't watched the reboots, just so you know. Like I'm still on season 5 of the original series. But yeah. Yeah, but like it is what it is. It's like he's just completely out of it. It's like he's like spilling coffee, which I have to say, I'm not a coffee guy, but nevertheless, sai omae wo kimi wo kazue.
Does it mean sa omae wo tsumi wo kazero?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, see, I'm using the song version of the lyrics. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the song. Sa omae no kimi wo kazue tamashi ni. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna overglaze myself. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Anywho, but yeah, no, it's like he's like, I have to go get some eggs, and I'm like, well, I imagine Oji-san would appreciate you buying some extra eggs because we just got out of a bird flu not too long ago, so some fresh eggs would be very appreciated. Meanwhile, Rukio and Kumade are just like trying to find freaking silver-eyed bastard. You know what? Just because we made that reference to just because we referenced that episode not too long ago, have you seen this man? He owes me $20.
Yeah, aka the evil Blue Buster.
Yeah, Kyoji. I mean, don't you mean Ryugi? I don't care. But yeah, it turns out his Calamity Ring can suck up other rings and then use their power as its own. I'm like, why does this feel like this is basically Kamen Rider Decade all over again? Destroy everything, connect everything. You have a guy who turns into other guys, kills the originals, or at least alternate universe versions of those originals. Wait a minute.
So instead of Honore Decade, it's Honore Blue Buster.
Is Gozyuger just basically Decade, but for Super Sentai?
I always thought that
this show's gonna end on a
I hope not.
This show's gonna end on a cliffhanger in episode 31.
That's 2 episodes away.
Man, parody Hitler from the movie Downfall will not be happy.
Yeah, that's right. That's not.
It's like at last, all my questions about Tegasaur would be answered in the final episode of Gozyuger. Mein Fear, there is no finale to Gozyuger. It ends on a cliffhanger. What do you mean it ends on a cliffhanger?
Yeah. Man. So wait, what would he say when he take off his glasses? Those of you who
anyone that likes Megaforce and Cosmic Fury and Ninja Steel, please leave.
That's fantastic.
What do you mean that's a cliffhanger? We watched 31 episodes of the 15th anniversary Super Sentai and we end this on a cliffhanger. I swear, yes. I swear, like if they ever really do a remake of To Be or Not to Be for the 3rd time, yes, I should definitely be what's his name, Mel Brooks' character. because I can do a really good job playing a sourpuss.
Yeah, I
I'm not
honestly
German,
thought
by
that.
the way. I'm just doing the accent because I just can. I'm very languidextrous. If I really wanted to, I could use an Austrian accent or a French accent or an Italiano accent, yeah, or a Japanese accent. Or like totally use an American accent. Like it's no problem for me at all, bruh.
Yeah,
I could go the full Battle Fever J if I wanted to.
yeah. Like honestly, like with your whole is Gozyuger the Sentai version of Decade? I always thought that Gokaiger was Decade but done better.
You have the main character who turns into other main characters, while you have like an arch nemesis who uses a device to summon NPCs of supporting characters.
Mm-hmm. Which they then adapt into Super Mega Force for some reason. I've even seen fan video, once again, fans coming up with better ideas than the official writers. I've seen fan videos to where they put in Brock's dialogue over footage of Bosco's monster form and just have it be a new form of Rock.
Okay.
That could have worked. That could have been an idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, no, man, if that was Rock, that would have been very interesting. Cause like he's got like a new pirate form. But also Brock does have a nasty tendency to keep coming back, so that's the thing. But yeah, so he turns into Machi Red. Okay, as expected. Okay, cool. Okay, he becomes Machi Red, whatever.
Is that intentional because Machi Yellow's actor became Beatbuster?
That would make sense, especially since Ryugi's supposed to be the older brother, but he transforms into the youngest sibling. I swear, like if we go back, like it'd be interesting if there's like an actual pattern behind why this actor played that Senshi.
Yeah.
Like obviously the exception to the rule is Kuwagata Oger, because it's like, it's the most recent Red Warrior becoming the second to the most recent Red Warrior. That's
he became his predecessor.
Yeah. Plus, you got to have that Johnny Storm reference right there. But yeah.
So wait.
But
can you imagine
again, Red Buster? But yeah, Red Buster, fear of pheasants, and then he's played by an actor whose ranger form is a pheasant, and he sells Kentucky Fried Pheasant.
Yes. Okay. Can you imagine if they got Boken Red's actor to be the Universe Senshi version of Kyoryu Red because Boken Silver's actor became Kyoryu Gray?
Oh, that would be annoying, but not impossible. Although it would make more sense. No, actually, yeah, no. Plus, he's got abs for days, so like, I will allow this. Okay. Man, as long as it's not Jetman, because I noticed a lot of Bokenger references in Jetman.
Retroactively.
I said what I said. To me, Bokenger is the primus season of Super Sentai. Like the Kyle Reese of Super Sentai. Everything begins and ends with Bokenger somehow. All right. But for real though, yeah, so they fight him off, and it turns out he could also he doesn't need his own Tegasword.
Mm-hmm.
He just Shabadu touch the henshin, Shabadu touch the henshin, Maji Red, please. Majiro. It's like Zenkaiger, please. Kikai.
Yeah, he becomes. Not only does he become Zenkaiser, he becomes Zenkaiser Black.
Zenkaiser Black.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful. It's just freaking beautiful, and it's amazing. And honestly, this is more interesting. This B plot is more interesting than the A plot, isn't it? All right, let's go to the A plot, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, so
well, real quick, I was hoping that for Universe Senshi Zenkaiser, they would do something more special with him and actually acknowledge, oh, look at this. It's a Universe Senshi that's not red. He's white. But apparently he got killed off screen, and now Blue Maji Maji Buster Kaiser is a thing.
You just call him Maji Zenkai Buster. Yeah.
Maji Zenkai Buster.
Maji, yeah. Zed Zenkai Zenkairo. But yeah, no, it's like Rikyu even tries to shoot at him, but on the second shot he hesitates, which gives him the opportunity to escape. Okay, A plot. Turns out there is a hospitality, no one world, no one cares. He looks like one of the Gen 9 Pokemon. You know, one of those 4 artifact Pokemon. You know, the ones, one of with the Chinese names. One of them just straight up looks like a tiny little fish. One of them looks like a tiger, but this one looks like a slug. This guy looks like the slug one. I like the jacket though; it's very snazzy. But yeah, so he's very hospitable. He treats people to matcha and wagashi, and once you consume the matcha and wagashi, you are turned into a flower.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Haru's like, I saw that. What? What'd you see? I don't know. I just wanted to accuse someone of something. But yeah, you're a No.1 world, so I'm gonna fight you. Okay, the game is hospitality. It's like, I used to be in a butler hotel. Sorry, a butler cafe. It's like, okay, let's see how that plays out. And it turns out, yeah, no, like people like the bad butler when it's a butler hotel, but not in a real hotel. So yeah, he spills water on a person. So he fails. Oji-san is like, may I help you to some hearty eggs? Oh, these eggs are good. Oh, you're very young. You need to eat more. So he overpushes the eggs onto him. That is such a grandparent thing to do. Like at first you think, oh, because he's an old guy, like you would understand how to be hospitable. But no, yentas be yentaing. But then it's like, oh, is Ryugi here? Like, surely Ryugi's gonna help us. Ryugi knows how to solve this. This is clearly a Ryugi focused episode. It's Sumino. Damn it, Sumino. Why are you guys so upset that it's me? You know why? It's like Meg from Family Guy. It's like you guys hate me because it's me. It's like, no, there are much worse reasons why we hate you. But yeah, no, it's like, yeah, so all 3 of them are almost turned into flowers when Ryugi shows up because, like, yeah, again, like, I'm so confused because the movie happened.
And we weren't able to see it.
Not even in the slightest. Yeah, so they have a hospitality battle. And it's like at first, Ryugi makes matcha, but he spills it because he's still traumatized by the summer film. Again, I wouldn't know what happened in the film to traumatize you so badly, but I will take your word for it. That was very traumatic. So then they engage in a fight, and incidentally, Bouquet and her Megazord show up. It's like I want to show my love by standing up for the No.1 worlds, only to smack the No.1 world out of the way not too long later. But yes, Tegasword Blue shows up. Tegasword Blue, my least favorite color, Tegasword. You got in the way of my love for Riku. It's like, whoo, bang, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Like that is a perfect opportunity to use the Lupin Ranger theme song.
Yeah,
it's like It's like we're dancing. See, just because we're done with Goth doesn't mean we're laying off the Avatar references. But yeah, no, it's like why does my heart tremble when I see him? Because as much as I hate him, I feel Rikuo-san inside of that blasted Megazord. I can't stand this. I can't stand this indecision. Married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule the world. I'm out of here. And of course, Ryugi's like, hold on. That are those flowers in your room are very beautiful. Oh, thank you. Someone finally notices. I appreciate you noticing my flowers. It is so great. Finally, someone notices my taste in aesthetic. But you know what would make your room look even better? And then he shows it like a room with like a bunch of pictures of the No.1 was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. They're all pictures of all the things that make me amazing. Hold on. It's got pictures of all the things that make me so amazing. I finally have a movie poster of Speed. I just need to wait for the frame to show up. But believe me, when that frame comes, you best believe that poster, that nice, beautiful picture of Keanu Reeves is going right up here. But yeah, it's but yeah, no, it's yeah. So it's revealed that this No.1 world is incredibly selfish. So yeah, if you believe in the service of others, you put others before yourself. But you are only serving others to serve yourself, and therefore you are being selfish instead of selfless. And therefore, you lost this battle. Winner, Goju Tirano! But before we can celebrate, Ryugi gives a formal letter to Hono. What's this? This is my 2 weeks notice this is my letter of resignation. What do you mean? That means I want to challenge you. Okay, not much to say about this battle. It's basically a copy paste of Juzo. It's basically a copy paste of Juzo. Goju Tirano gets utterly creamed. It's like not much to say about it. Honestly, the fight earlier in the episode between Tirano and the No.1 world was a lot more interesting because, oh yeah, he's using the hammer thingy. We all want a hammer thingy. We need a hammer thingy. The judge has a hammer thingy. I want a hammer thingy too.
Oh, Judge, when do we get hammer thingies?
Can I get nachos? Here is your nachos. Thank you. I like chocolate. Yes. I like mint. Yes, I met Maxwell Adams, and it was amazing. Yes. But yeah, no. What's it called? Yeah. So basically, Ryugi is formally defeated, and his rings go to Horu, and he tells him it doesn't matter who collects the rings as long as someone gets all the rings. And then he puts down his hood and walks up. Ring, ring, my ring, my ring, my ring. And then the Tyranno ring flies off somewhere, verily looking for a new Yellow Lantern to take over the sector.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that Horu has Ryugi's rings, one of them was Car Rangers, so Toei, please have a scene to where Goju Wolf uses the Red Racer ring.
Yes. Yes. Because, and while you're at it, why not give Red Racer the Boken Excellular vest?
Ooh, that'd be cool. Like how Adam
had it.
Yeah! Yeah, like how Adam had him once a Ranger.
Yeah! All right. Yeah, and Adam was in Turbo. Sound offense. It could even be an homage to the fact that there was that rumor that Adam was supposed to become the Red Turbo Ranger.
Mm-hmm. That would have been interesting if that happened.
Yeah. But see, here's what they should. But here's the thing. Adam would never voluntarily choose to become the Red Ranger. He's gonna have to find a way. You're gonna have to find a way for him to have the Red Ranger role thrust upon him. And I even have a way to do it. Have Tommy leave like he's supposed to. Have the Green Ranger Morpher be destroyed. Well, not destroyed, but severely damaged. So with one Ranger down and a full vacancy, give Adam the red Morpher. It's like, Adam, you've been here the second longest out of all of us. So with me gone, you're the veteran. You will have to take over.
Yeah,
which is true.
Yeah. If you think about it, if that did happen like it was originally planned, it would have been like the only time. So, okay, it happened in SPD, but that wasn't until the end. But it would have basically been the only time to where a Ranger, like halfway within the show's run, got promoted to another color in the same show.
Mm. Yeah. No one really got promoted to a different color except in SPD in the final episode.
Yeah, I mentioned that. So
yeah. No, I'm just clarifying.
But I'm not counting that because it doesn't happen until like the very, very end of the episode of the final episode.
Yeah, and what's it called? Oh man. Bridge has the second highest color count.
That he does.
So naturally Catherine will also leave for whatever reason, but her Morpher is undamaged. But then for like a couple of episodes is going to be just Adam as the Red Ranger, Tanya as the Yellow Ranger, and Justin as the Blue Ranger. Yes, but then the Green Ranger Morpher gets repaired, but we need it in order to use a new Ranger power. Maybe the turbine laser, maybe the VRV Robo. So that's why we need 2 new Rangers to take over the roles of the Green and Pink Rangers. Come in Carlos and Ashley. So now Carlos is the Green Ranger, like intended, while Ashley becomes the Pink Ranger. That's the main change. Ashley becoming the Pink Ranger.
Yeah. I know you said Catherine leaving too. Yeah, I've heard that Catherine Sutherland wanted to leave at that time too, but is that true? Because I remember when last time I talked to Nakia Burrise, who plays Tanya in Zeo and Turbo, she said that when they found out about the whole cast change thing, her and Catherine cried about it. So it makes me second guess. Okay, did Catherine want to leave or not?
Yeah, it's not clear, but again, it would be logical that Catherine would be the next to go. And then of course, like when we have to go into space, it would just be Carlos and Ashley by themselves for whatever reason, and Andros would have 2 Rangers with him. So Andros would have a Blue and Yellow Ranger with him. So then Carlos and Ashley become the Pink and Black Rangers. Again, it's an alternate reality where Ashley's pink instead of yellow. That's the big difference. The downside is we do miss out on TJ because TJ was cool. He had a sword fight on top of a Megazord. We're running out of time. So the ring ends up being captured by a mysterious person who is dressed like Kaguya from Gotchard, but it has the face of Gaon from Zenkaiger.
Yeah. I heard that this new yellow is supposed to be a reference to both Key Rangers in Go Rangers, since the original Key Ranger temporarily left and got replaced and then came back later.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the second Key Ranger character died.
Yes.
But ironically, in real life, the first actor died while the second is still alive.
Yep, that is true.
Which is why, when they did that reunion thing, it was the second Key Ranger that showed up. But man, seeing the Green Ranger in a wheelchair, that really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's old. I get it. I totally get it. But it still hurts because it's like, how are you going to adapt that? If you ever did like a 50th anniversary Go Ranger movie, which they totally should do that. Yeah, I mean, at least with Die Ranger, like they established that their grandkids are going to take over.
Unfortunately, they can't do that because also the actor for Shishi Ranger is no longer with us.
Well, no, like I said, they already established their grandkids become the Die Rangers.
Yes.
But the problem is, it's supposed to happen in like 2043 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the downside. That's the downside. But, let us know what you guys thought about the episode. I give this episode an 8. Like, honestly, the B plot was more engaging and it was only 5 minutes. Ryugi leaving is very interesting, but also it feels out of left field just because, again, events that happen in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I like the fight scene between, Leon and Polar versus Maji Zenkai Buster. That was cool.
Maji Zenkai.
Yeah, that was more interesting than the A plot.
All right, let us go to the comments. All right. Really a Wednesday. Yeah, well, we got stuff going on Thursday and Friday, so we want to give you guys our content as soon as possible. So why do I get the feeling that Ryugi is just will just be back in the next episode? I hope it's not just going to be the next episode. I'm glad Zenkaiger got to be a character. Yep. So will they interchange the next episode? Maybe. Who knows? We're overdue for one. Why is it always the Yellow Ranger that gets replaced? Not always. Yeah. In Sun Vulcan, the Red Ranger got replaced.
Yep. We had 2 Vol Eagles.
Yeah. But no, we had, and in Battle Fever J, we had 2 Battle Cossacks and 2 Miss
Americas.
Yeah. So random question: who or what is Zenkaiger Black? Okay, so basically, long ago, there was a simple explanation for that. So according to my calculations, there's 6 or 7 years. Yeah, we know. Speaking of Psychos, why was there no actual Psycho Silver?
Because I can explain that. Because usually, not always, but a lot of the times, the Sentai dictates what happens or goes on to an extent. So, in the context of Mega Ranger, the Neji Ranger suits were prototypes that were made by Dr. Heinlein, who was the main villain of Mega Ranger. And he probably didn't know, or at least didn't make a Neji Silver suit because Mega Silver was also a prototype of the Mega Ranger suits.
Yeah, that's also why it was faulty. Yeah, but in the American version, there's actually an interesting explanation for that. They're actually copies of the Chaosian Ranger powers, but instead of tapping to the Morphin Grid to power them, they use Dark Spectre's life energy in order to power them, which is why you can have double pink energy at the same time. Just this one time, because they're not using the same power source. But with that said, only the 5 Rangers had clones, and again, only all 5 of them were draining Dark Spectre of his powers. So of course it's I think if they had a real Psycho Silver, it would become too obvious that it was the Psychos.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you guys hear? Oh yeah, and a certain someone was confused why Elgar was there.
Oh yeah, why is Zelmolda in a Mega Ranger adaptation?
Why is that one Najira like all in Ginga Man?
Oh yeah, Dr. Heinler is in the next season.
Yeah. So did you guys hear the rumors about the 50 Sentai will be Magic Academy? I
Yeah.
heard a different rumor that Magic Academy thing won't even be a Super Sentai per se, and Gozyuger will technically be the final season for a while. Again, rumor. Like I cannot say with confidence.
Where did you hear that? Because I haven't heard that at all.
It's a very secret source, but for that reason, like I want to be very clear that you need to take this with a grain of salt, because again, this is only like not a primary source, not a secondary source, but somewhere in between. But yeah, no, it's but yeah, there's no confirmation about that though. So like,
again, I've heard the rumors too. I've heard rumors that it'll be like versus season, like Lupin Ranger versus Pat Ranger, to where one team will be wizards and the other team will be ninjas. And I've also heard, and I hope that this rumor is true, that the color scheme will be red, blue, green, white, and pink. We haven't had that color scheme since Jacka. Okay, we've had those colored rangers in Die Ranger and Deca Ranger, but there was a yellow in that team.
Blue,
so I'm talking
green,
about like
white,
the 4 or 5 that we start out with.
And pink. That's almost Gozyuger. All right.
Yeah.
I saw Gozyuger as the Sentai version of Megaforce.
I went and sold Gozyuger like that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All we need is a King Oger actor in the show. I don't know the way we can have an actor. Okay. I'm so behind on the show. Need to catch up. You and me both. By the way, thanks for coming. First time commenter. So at least Goju Wolf finally got his dino ring. Yes.
I guess so.
More or less, it makes sense now. But yeah, also new Goju Wolf stunt actor. Well, with that said, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon. Stay notified for our latest videos, because right now, we're going to do Kamen Rider sets. In a moment, go switch over to our other video in a moment, because we're about to start that stream as soon as we turn off this stream. So definitely come by for that. We also do Kamen Rider O's and Ultraman Omega, but on different days. We did them on Monday and Tuesday this week because we missed it on Sunday because TuneCon. And speaking of which, check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we discuss movies and TV shows. And on both of our channels, we got interviews. We got Kerrigan Man on this channel. We're going to get some Pixar Legends on the other channel. And a certain dino-themed villain on this channel tomorrow. Some of you might have been spoiled a little bit, but yeah, it'll be fun. With all that said, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed. Follow our personal content, and definitely say hi to us in person at Pasadena Comic Con next year and at Power Morphicon. We love you guys. We can't wait to see you again, and we hope to see you again real soon. Goodbye.
Bye.